You're a professional or you're an entrepreneur. You have been doing a lot of meetings in your life and in your work life, and but one of the crucial things about meeting is one of the biggest important tool for you to getting things done. So in this video today, I'm going to show you how you can use a meeting, a great tool, to get a great meeting done at your work. So not only one, two, I'm going to give you a total of 10 tips, and in this video, so you can use these 10 tips to build a great meetings for your teams to get things done moving forward. And not only that, each of those tips which I'm going to give it to you is not written from somewhere else. I really practiced it in my professional life, in different careers, in different jobs, because I have run thousands of meetings in my VSHR groups and also in my CIO career. So blend it all together, I'm going to give it to you today. And you will be able to use it, any of the tips, all of them, to in the next meeting. You want that, right? So let's get started.
After working like last 15 years in IT field, this is what I realized. What is IT? Yeah.
Sure. Thank you.
So let's give a big hand to these student leaders to bring the training to you. Why don't you give them a big hand to them?
Number one, kick off the meeting properly. You really need to prepare that. What are the first few lines you were going to talk about your meeting? So a lot of leaders come to the meeting and oh yes, hey, how are you? Icebreaker. You want to do an icebreaker, so be ready for that one. If you want to do a great icebreaker, prepare a great icebreaker and prepare something activities to get it going. But hey, however, prepare a great kickoff meeting. Start with a great preparation before the meeting. It's not about only yourself, but also sending the right invitations to the right invitees, and to make sure that also reminding them and also sending out the right agenda to them as well. Agenda. I really mean that agenda. It's not about just a line of the meeting title, but actually something even that's a terrible title. It's difficult to read. Put it out a real agenda in that invitation. Send it to them. Put it in the Google Calendar so they know how to go. And that is 90% of the thing to have a great kickoff of a meeting. Number two, first focus on the yearly goal and how this meeting is connected to that yearly goal. That's very important, number two. So let's say about your sales target is a particular number. Let's say you have sales target is $10 million, and now it's already October of the year, but your sales target is only 50% of that one. So now you're doing a sales strategy review meeting. So your starting will be like this. Hey guys, we start out our sales plan was $10 million. Right now, in the middle of the year, almost across the middle of 70% of the year is gone, but now we only get 50%. So we are kind of 20% behind. So now we're sitting on this meeting to make sure that we do the review our strategies to get going the right direction so we can hit our mark. So that few lines set the thing to very clear to everyone that what they're going to discuss and what exactly the problem and how important is this meeting, because it actually connected to the big goal in the company. So they will be more passionate, they will be much more clear, and they will be willing to bring great thing to the table, their ideas, the sharing, their support into the table, because it's the company vision. So every meeting should be connected to that big vision of the company, what you're trying to achieve as well too. So set the tone on this part. Number three, let everyone read the agenda for 2 minutes. This is exactly what Bezos does in Amazon. We start the meetings. Everybody is already have agenda, right? Because like I said, that one before the meeting, you must send the agenda. So everybody has the agenda. So now you're gonna give them 2 minutes for everyone to read the agenda. So you just tell around the room, guys, you have the agenda in your phone, in your laptops, or print it in front of you. Go through it. I'm going to give you 2 minutes. There should be an absolute silence, no talking else. Just read the agenda. So that means that will prepare them mentally. Even they have seen somewhere, because the agenda few days ago or few hours ago, or maybe a beginning of the week, they have done so many things they cannot remember. So now is the time to get the agenda reviewed so they can get ready what they're going to talk about and what they're going to add and contribute values to this meeting. And now, number four, let them speak. Until now, you have not let any of the participants speak. Now you're going to give them 30 seconds to 1 minute max to talk about the key interest about this meeting or the key idea they're going to contribute about any particular agenda. It's just 30 seconds to 1 minute. You're going to tell them that, hey guys, I'm going to go around the table, 30 seconds to 1 minute, just speak it out. If it's long enough, we're going to discuss later. Even if it's a really great idea, for boosting that idea, we will book another meeting, not this one. This is the one we're going to focus about overall strategy, and it may break down to multiple other meetings to discuss and dissect other great strategies as well too. Number 5. Now start going through the agenda. So now you're going to start with 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going through the agenda. Mention that, hey, we're now going to start with agenda number 1. This is the title. You start. And now you're going to close it out. With this one, we have just completed agenda number 1 discussions. Now I'm going to move to the next agenda, agenda number 2. And this is the title. So you basically start the agenda, close the agenda, and you kick off the next agenda. So that means it shows you got progress. Even you can talk about, right now we are 40% completed with our agenda. So right now we are completed 80% of our agenda. You can actually percentage that one, how much you get the progress. So when you show that the amount of progress you are showing to everyone, people will start to see how much actually they are making progress about their agenda. And that is a really great thing, because they're seeing that, okay, things are moving forward, we're not stuck, and our discussion is moving forward, because in the end of the day, maybe they have other meetings to do and they want to see progress. And when the people see progress, they always get excited about it and get buy-in, and they get contribute value into that one too. So as a team leader or a manager or director, you need to create that momentum all the time in the meeting. This is the Success Booster card time. So question of the day: what is your key takeaway of this video so far? Go ahead and comment below the answer. We'll love to see what is the key takeaway. Science said that when you take up a key takeaway and note it down somewhere, you had a 35% chance to be actually doing it in your life, to make it value out of it, which is amazing, right? But hang on, 35% is not enough. You need more. And this is the way I'm going to tell you how you can really make it happen. When you make a set of action, a plan that you goes to from 35 to 91%, you can really make it happen in your life. So here we go. So from the key takeaway, what is the key action plan you're going to take, which is you learn from the video to your life, make a plan and commit it in publicly and commit into it. And that's what's going to make sure that you got 91% red that is going to really happen to you. Will be able to make it happen and become successfully achieve your goal. And here's the last possible hack. When you announce something, a plan publicly, your 91% goes to 94% to really make it happen in the real life. So go ahead and comment below your plan in the video sections. We would love to see your plan, and we are 100% reply every comments in our channel. So we're going to see your plan, we're going to comment it, we're going to give you a feedback, and we're going to consult you to help you to make your plan to a reality. And that can go to up to 100% reality happens to your life. And that's how you get your action, key takeaway to action plan to success to your life. And you know what? We're also sitting down here to help you and celebrate your success with you. So what are you waiting for? Let's go back to the video, finish it, and we're looking forward to see your action plan. And let's make it happen to your life, because you can do that, right? All the best. Don't forget to make your plan, okay? Don't forget to make your plan. See you soon. Number 6, you need to take notes. It's very important. In the meeting, there's a lot of idea coming in, something you can discuss on, something you need to discuss a little bit later, something you have to discuss outside the meeting too. So as a manager, director, or leading the meeting, you need to be always taking notes. You can take notes in your computer, or you can take notes in a white paper. Sometimes I love to take a white notes as well, because sometimes my computer is already occupied by putting a slide, and I don't want to bother into that machine. So I like to take notes. And when you're taking notes, it's kind of a viral, because everybody see that one, you were taking notes. So others start to take notes too. And that's a great note-taking culture, so which is a great value for the overall company and the meetings you are actually conducting right now. Number 7, meeting minutes. So after the meeting finish, your notes should turn into meeting minute, where you write down very clearly that what are the key actions you're going to do, and send it to everyone. Send it to everyone, which is the 9th of the tips, which actually 8 of the tips actually. Send the meeting minute to everyone. Make sure that everybody who participated in the meeting are sending out their meeting minutes. But however, there's some people maybe could not join the meeting too. Send them the meeting minute too as well, so they can actually read and understand what actually the key thing assigned or has been discussed in that meeting. Number 9. So this is also related to the meeting minute too as well. Assign each of the tasks to someone in the meeting, because everybody before me leaving the meeting, they should be knowing what exactly thing they need to do right after the meeting. So they should have a clear goal, what exactly they're going to do on that meeting. So everything you have discussed, write it down as a task and assign to each of the people in your team member in the meetings, and then you write it down in the meeting minute and assign those tasks to the people with the deliverables. If they don't agree on a particular deliverables, you say that to be discussed by the time or to be provided by that time. You highlight that one too, and you send out with the clearly assigned list, because meetings should create a lot of actions. A meeting with just discussions is not a really valuable tool. You need to have a key takeaway actions right after the meetings, and you need to write it down in your meeting minutes who is going to do what by when very clearly. Number 10, duration of the meeting. You need to be really passionate about it. So you need to really understand about this one too. Because if I just use the word intentionally said, because I really want you to passionately set it up, because if you set up a really long meeting, nobody's going to get excited. So you got to be really careful about what the depth of the agenda and how many agenda you're putting into that one too. Always put the same type of agenda together, group. Don't put different kind of agenda, put all together, and don't create a meetings too. And that is like a lot of people like, they get bored about it. And that's not a good thing. Focus on a particular thing, bring a bundle with the same type and just get it done. So that is very important too. And the last tips I'm giving, which is a bonus, is exactly coming from also Amazon and also Bezos around that one too. The 2 pizza effect. So that means the 2 pizza can be among how many people? A meeting should not have more than one. So just think about how many people can eat 2 pizza and will be quite satisfied. 4, 8, 12 max. So your meeting shouldn't be more than that amount of people. So there will be enough focus into that discussions, and they are related directly, and they will be contributed, and they will be adding value. Because if you're adding more people, they will not be able to focus, and you will not be able to focus enough there as well too. And it's not going to work. So that means you need to choose the people very carefully who are subject matter expert or decision makers to coming into the meetings and conduct the discussions with you and get things moving forward. And here we go. I give you total 11 tips you can use to make your meeting really productive right after by using these tips. If you have any questions about any of the tips, go ahead and comment below too. Like I mentioned that one, everybody who put a comments or requests over there, myself and my team definitely give you an advice too. So if you put your questions or advice, definitely you're getting advice too from us, from me, from my team. So here you go. You got 11 tips to conduct great meetings. Use it in your next meetings and become a successful manager, director, or CC2 executive or entrepreneur. All the best.